Well, good morning. This morning I want to ask a question. I want to ask, how do you feel about your vote? The vote that you made last November. How do you feel about your president? Are you getting those things that you voted for? Are you feeling better than you did? Oh. Are you feeling better than you did in 2024? Are you optimistic about life? How do you feel about your investments, your 401ks? And how do you feel? How do you feel that those things will pan out in the near future, given everything that's going on now? Do you think that the tariffs are making your life easier? Or is it that the tariffs are supposed to be better for American billionaires, the owners of manufacturing companies here in America? Is this president adding tariffs, which is a tax on us, so that the billionaires, the owners of these manufacturing companies, is the president adding tariffs so those companies can charge us whatever they want for their products? Because we certainly are not paying cheaper prices for anything. Me personally, I'm coming to you from Palm Beach, right? I go to the gas station, I go to the grocery store. Nothing is cheaper. And the gaslighting from this administration is burning brain cells. Like, oh my God. How do you feel about your health care and the health care for your parents? Because I know that most of the people who voted for this president, most of these people from those red states depends on the safety net, the social safety net that the government provides, which most of which were created by the Democrats, right? Healthcare. Your parents, they're probably on, if you're listening to me from a red state, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, your parents are most likely on Obamacare. You're most likely on some kind of food stamps because you make no money, right? A lot of your congressmen go to Washington and talk about people should go to work, not realizing that most of those people, most of those able-bodied young people who don't work, who are on those programs, are living in your state, right? How do you feel about your cost of living in general, your rent, your mortgage? Is it going down? Because in Florida, where I am, there was a big boom during COVID when people could work from home, and my brother bought a home down here during that housing bubble, paid $70,000 over the asking price to outbid other people who were trying to get that home. I told him the housing market wasn't built on better wages, on better jobs, on industries moving here. It was people moving here who could easily move back. They have no foundation here. Homes were cheaper here, the weather was better, and there was more freedom to move around during COVID, so they moved there. Right now, those homes are valued half the price that they were valued back in 2020. Right? My brother owed more on his home than what he owed more on his home than what his home is valued. And the same goes for a lot of people here in Florida, Texas. Austin, Texas is a hot mess. I feel bad for the people there. I even feel bad for the people who came and bought homes in 2022, 2023. The ones who bought homes back in 2018, 2019, they did good, right? How are you feeling? Do you feel like you made the right choice? Because this man was there before, and we saw what he did. He rode on Obama's economy, and at the end, he tore everything up. And at the end of his 4 years, things were falling apart. Unemployment was back through the roof. And a Democrat came back and fixed it again. Wasn't the best, but looking at what Joe Biden got, he did good. Now I'm not gonna say we, I'm gonna say they put this dude back in office after he tried to steal the country by force using a mob. He came right back in and he pardoned that mob. Right? Pardon the mob who tried to help him to steal the country. And he came back in with a bunch of idiots. And this time, he came with a sledgehammer to tear down everything that made America strong. Tear down the Department of Education, Health. He put a total fucking loser to be HHS secretary. That dude is a total fucking loser. And the Senate voted for RFK. I can't believe he's coming from the fucking Kennedy family. Right? And a Pete fucking Hegseth. Are you fucking kidding me? The Senate voted for a Pete fucking Hegseth, a Fox News host. Sean Duffy. These are the people leading America. How are you feeling? Did you feel like you get what you voted for? Are you feeling good? Are you fucking feeling good about America, the farmers? That Joe Biden allocated all that money for, to go green. And they started getting the money. The soybean farmers who could rely on China. Now China's gone. And this dude fucking bail out Argentina, who's the competition, who China went to for fucking soybeans. No, those farmers, they voted for Trump. He sits in the fucking White House every fucking day thinking about, let me see what else can I do to fuck America. He wakes up at 2, 3 in the morning, tweeting, texting, thinking those 3 T's. How to fuck America. Right? Even though there is so much empty homes available, rent is through the roof because the billionaires are buying up the homes cheap and building fucking apartments and destroying the fucking middle class. Because as long as you're paying that fucking rent and they raise the rent on you every fucking year, and utilities raise every fucking year, you can never save that money for a down payment on a home. Look at this administration. A bunch of billionaires and a bunch of idiots. idiots in the sense that they're not there to govern. They're not there to make things better. These motherfuckers are there to suck through a straw everything from the bottom through the middle and keep it at the top. People keep saying AI is taking their jobs, and yes, AI is taking your fucking job. If you sit in front of a computer screen, AI is going to take your job. Anything analytical, AI is going to take your job. Anything mobile, AI is going to take your fucking job. If you are a doctor, at some point AI will take your fucking job. But then I ask myself, if AI is taking all the fucking jobs, who gonna pay for what AI is producing? And I get to thinking, they got no fucking plans for us. They think that we're a burden to the system, and we are using up too much fucking oxygen, for lack of a better word. That's why they destroyed the middle class. People who used to be able to buy homes are now paying $3,000, $4,000 for rent, and it keeps going up. If you leave fucking college and you get a 1-bedroom apartment for rent and you're paying $3,500, you'll never be able to save while paying a car loan to buy a fucking home. It will not happen. And don't think that the fucking Democrats are any fucking better. People keep saying, oh, wait until 2026. We say that every fucking election cycle. We say that every time the Democrats are going to take power. And what happened? What do? After the first Trump administration, we talk about all the things that we will do if we get power again. What the fuck did we do? What did we do? We've done fucking nothing. We haven't gotten better. It's the same thing every election cycle. Democrats talk about making college more affordable, making healthcare more affordable, and Republicans talk about the border fucking crisis. They do not want to fix this shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? 2026 comes and the Democrats take power, and Hakeem Jeffries is the new Speaker of the House. Nothing will fucking change. You understand? Hakeem Jeffries is a corporate fucking Democrat. Chuck Schumer is a corporate fucking Democrat. Nothing will fucking change. Your life will not get better. Their donors are the same, Republicans and fucking Democrats. The same people who donate to the Democratic campaign donate to the Republican campaign. It's the same people. It's the same groups of people. The same people who donate to one donate to the other, and they are beholden to the same people until you get these fucking people out of office. A new wave of people need to get into office before you see any fucking change. Alright? I'm not saying don't get out and vote in 2026, but nothing's gonna change. And especially with the Supreme Court that we have, you've seen what they've been doing. You've seen they're overturning all lower court rulings in favor of Donald Trump. You've never seen no president run to the Supreme Court so quickly after lower court rulings and Supreme Court take the cases up and rule on those cases, but stays on those cases. In other words, giving him a win. You've never seen those things happen before, and you're not gonna see it happen again. You're not gonna see it happen with a Democrat in office. It's just not gonna happen. It's a right-wing court. I'm not gonna say MAGA court, because MAGA is totally different from Republicans, the way I see it. Right? As the way I see it, we just fucked unless we remove all those fucking people from office. And 2026 coming up, I think all the wealth from what's left of the middle class is gonna be wiped out, and those billionaires that he have around him is gonna buy everything up cheap. Let me know what you think. Me? I'm pissed. I'm pissed.